I was the same way. Fan question real quick before we get down to the breakdown of the faux 50 class. Let's see here. Emily Drelwick. Who is going to do the best this weekend that switch bike brands this year? That's a pretty good question. I don't know. I think for me, RV, before we get into it with the riders and everything, I think it's gonna, a lot of it's gonna come down to who's the most comfortable on their new bike in a race situation. I like the fact that Eli has a couple races under his belt compared to Chase. That doesn't mean that I'm saying that Eli is going to do better. Let's just get that clear and out in the open. Who gets the better start? I think if Chase gets the whole shot and Eli isn't right there, it's going to be interesting. I really do think it's going to be start dependent this weekend. Nevertheless, I'm excited to see them both racing the SMX World Championship, on new bikes, and it's just different. No matter how well the bike was working in the off season leading up to this race, RV, how it's completely different when now all the marbles are on the table and they're going for this title. It's amazing how sometimes the bike works a little bit different than it was up until now. Go for
I
it.
agree with that, RC, man. I think, like I had mentioned, a little bit of weather leading into this past week into the opener. Anaheim can give you multiple different scenarios when it comes to like how the track develops and breaks down. With the moisture that has been out there in Southern California, it could develop to where it's a tough track. Maybe not super ruddy, but a lot of feedback, some braking bumps, and things like that. So, like you said, translating from the test track in all off season to the opener with all the nerves coming in and with all the hype around it, the kickoff, maybe just riders in general. Some of them struggle with that much pressure on top of them. They'd rather just get this one out of the way and move on to round two, and let those cards kind of fall where they're going to fall. So I'm excited. I think Chase is going to do well. I think Eli is going to do well. But like you said, Chase hasn't had a gate drop on the Kawasaki. So that's going to be interesting. It'll be his first one here at Anaheim 1, and I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.